Where everybody at, man? Hit that like button. Shout out everybody coming up in here, man. We loud and clear. Shout out the whole nation, man. We back with another strategic one. Are we loud and clear tonight? What's good, y'all? We here to do it all over again. Everybody hit that like button, man. We about to fuck them up. Alright? Because what I tell y'all last night, right? I told y'all, and now everything is coming full surface to the light. Everybody thought I was trolling. Everybody thought that GFTV was reaching. Nah, I wasn't reaching and I wasn't preaching. Respectfully, I was teaching. And with that being said, shout out my whole fire, flame, nation, and everybody coming up in here on this strategic live on this early Saturday, late Friday night, man. Let's go. Hype it up, hype it up. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All right. Shout out all the trolls. Hit that like button, man. Shout out the whole nation, man. What's good with you? Sparkles, what's up? Connie, what's up? David, what up? Shout out the whole nation, man. Hype it up. If y'all enjoyed that live last night, y'all damn sure gonna enjoy this live right here tonight, man. I promise y'all. Let's go, man. I see y'all. A&J Smooth, what's up? Yeah, man, it's up tonight. It's up tonight. Because I told y'all it was something real ill going on. And there's a whole lot of ill things going on. Like that situation with Romeca. And I was trying to explain to everybody that the report, the police report, is not matching what the story is saying. It is not matching, and the facts is not presenting the same evidence as what everybody on the scene was saying. And the crazy thing about this, y'all know Holly was out of jail that same day, that same night, right? This is why we never seen a mug shot. Shout out the whole nation. We never seen a mug shot or anything like that, right? When you go look up Cook County and try to put her name in the system, her name did not come up in the system nowhere, right? Pay attention. Strategic drop. Pay attention now. Like I said, it was right there in front of everybody's face. But everybody was in denial about it. Straight denial. Hype it up, man. Let's get some more people up in here. Let's get the views to match the lights and the lights to match the views. Let's go. A lot of people don't know we live tonight. This is a strategic one. Yeah, a real strategic one tonight. We on them. We on them. All right? And just like the title say, all right, a lot of motherfuckers gonna be mad for the shit I'm gonna prove tonight. And we gonna come out the box dropping fire and flame because all them trolls, strategic, I'm gonna make y'all suffer tonight. You see, the things that y'all did not want to process, y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to process tonight. Because I try to tell y'all that Monica and Carlos was in a back and forth relationship, back and forth relationship, back and forth relationship together. Not only was they in a back and forth relationship together, they were basically inseparable. Like I said, we hear and we see all kinds of relationships that be just like this, right? 1 minute you together, next minute you not together. 1 minute somebody is moving out, the next minute you moving back in, right? Yeah, man. It happens like that. It happens like that. And the title says Carlos runs right back with Holly after the situation, right? Holly and Carlos are together right now. They together right now. Right now. Everybody was saying how old boy was stalking her. He wouldn't stop. She was trying to leave him alone. She ain't want to be bothered with him. She ain't want to be bothered with him. Well, I'm going to prove different here tonight. All right? Not only are we going to prove different, I'm going to prove that Holly and Carlos not only been still in a back and forth relationship, like I said, they've been in also a sexual relationship. All right? And the situation that's going on with Mr. Charlie, we see everything is starting to be so obvious right in our face, man. All right? A lot of people are starting to wake up all the way up. A lot of people are really starting to wake up when it comes to these events that be taking place. All right? And it's a lot of information that has been released about this situation that's going on with Charlie Kirk and his alleged killer, all right, Tyler Robinson. And like I said, we all know that all that shit not adding up at all. Is it? Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And I appreciate the moderator that's in the cut, man. I appreciate you, man. Take care of them trolls. Know what I mean? Let them ride. Let it slide. Know what I mean? But now that you done killed it, I'm glad that it died. Word. So, let's start getting into this shit, man. Hit the like button. Drop your fire and TV's in the chat. Because there's some things that need to be put out there. Alright? Hit the like button, man. Verdia Williams. What's up? Shout out Elon, man. Everybody up in here, man. The whole Fire Flame Nation. We ain't even warm up yet. We ain't even heat up yet, man. All right, stomp on that like button. Because this is the motherfucking story, bro. This is the fucking story. Carlos and Romeca was fucking creeping behind Holly back. Holly and Romeca been in back and forth confrontations, all on the phone and everything. Check this out, y'all, as I strategically reveal strategic information. All right, they got text messages on that day with Romeca threatening Holly, telling Holly to pull up. Hit the like button, y'all. All right, it's a lot going on. All right, it's text messages that they said that the investigators had that Romeca is sending all kinds of threats to Holly, sending all kinds of pictures to Holly, like, yeah, I can fuck him anytime I want. This is all facts. All right? Now, shout out the whole nation. We about to pull out some strategic receipts. And before we do that, man, we got to give YouTube our due diligence, man. All right? Fair use is in effect. All the way in effect. And not only that, man, everything you hear in this live is for entertainment and research purposes only. But y'all know what it is and y'all know what it ain't. And with that being said, man, let's go. All right? Because what I implicated last night and when I dropped my video, I said Holly pulled up on Romeca. And when she pulled up on Romeca, she caught Carlos in the car, right? Right? Yes, she did. Catch Carlos in the car. Now, this is not what's being said, but this is what I've been proving. Right? And I told everybody the restraining order is a no-no, right? So they got receipts. Holly got receipts that they said that she was showing the investigators on that day and prior all that week leading up to early morning that day. Allegedly, Holly and Romeca was going back and forth through text messages. And Romeca was telling Holly, yeah, pull up. Yeah, I can fuck my baby daddy anytime I want, bitch. What the fuck you gonna do? And what? What's up now? We know that this man had another baby, right? He had a baby. He had a child by Holly, right? Did he or did he not? He had basically a newborn by Holly. Okay, so we're going to show some receipts of Romeca. All right, and some of these receipts are also included in the evidence that Holly gave to Chicago Police Department and the investigators. Okay, taunting Holly about, yeah, he do whatever I want. If I want him back, I can have him, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Look, he in the bed with me right now, right? Everybody was saying that they were broke up, right? So check this out. Hit the like button, yo. Okay. Shout out the whole nation. This is in April, right? But everybody's saying that they were broke up. Okay? Now, Holly said, and a lot of other individuals were saying that Romeca was posting this stuff on spite. Y'all see, he sleep, right? Strategic drop. Get the likes up, we just started. You see he sleep. And this is when she recorded him in the bed with her and took pictures. You see this, right? Everybody get the likes up. Look at the date. This is in April. All right? And this ain't shit compared to what Romeca was sending Holly through IG, Facebook, DMs, text messages, just taunting her. And they're saying that day, y'all, that day, Romeca was taunting Holly to pull up. Yeah, Carlos with me right now, blah, blah this, blah, blah that. Now what? Now what? I told you I could get him anytime I want. Y'all know Holly and Romeca got into a physical altercation. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Holly and Romeca got into a physical altercation that day. They said Carlos was trying to break them up. Shout out everybody up in here. Okay? They said Carlos was trying to break them up. Now, listen here. Nobody hate me. If anybody want to hate anybody, hate the police department. Hate the city of Chicago. All right? Because it damn sure ain't me. Y'all got the wrong guy. Because all the evidence is in our face. Why he's not locked up? Why she's not locked up? Okay, so evidently it's something that the police know that we don't know, besides what's being told to the public. They still haven't released an official report about the situation. They still haven't. They still haven't. At all. At all. At all. So, it makes you think, okay, y'all trying to say the police ain't doing their job. Okay, now y'all have to put into consideration when we hear Holly say, I got license to carry, and it was self-defense. Ain't nobody really take Holly seriously. We all just thinking about, okay, he had in a headlock. You went back and shot her in the face. You could have just went back, got in the car, and left. But you chose to go. But I'm hearing y'all that even though Holly pulled up on the scene, they said that Romeca was the aggressor. Now, like I said, the camera is right on that damn corner. And I show everybody, right? So if anybody got access to that camera, it's the Chicago Police Department. So evidently, they seen something that we didn't see. Evidently, it looks like this case is solved. It's closed. And everybody waiting for the official report and the official statement. This right here will tell all. Right here. This is all our answers. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the key to unlock the whole motherfucking shit. Right here. We're in all ifs, ands, and buts. Speculation this, speculation that. This camera here will end it all. Okay? We'll end it all. Okay? This camera will end it all. And who has access to these cameras? The city of Chicago. So evidently, they ran them cameras back, regardless of what people said on the scene. They ran those cameras back. And evidently, we're talking about somebody who gets knocked down in cold blood. If they dropped all the charges, y'all, and released her, this woman had to be clearly in the right. Now, I'm just going by everything that's being laid out. I'm not choosing any sides. All right? We just breaking shit down. That's it and that's all. We just breaking it down. That Holly was in the right. Because we talk about the city of Chicago, right? When we know gun violence is at an all-time high. So, you know, they try to make an example out of a motherfucker. And this would have been the perfect time. But evidently, they ain't got enough evidence. And with her being licensed to carry, that puts this situation in her favor. Like I said, that doesn't give her a reason to shoot one. But that puts this situation in her favor. She has no priors, never been arrested. She's not a felon. And she got the alleged text messages and DMs and emails and whatever of her Holly going back and forth. I mean, her Romeca going back and forth, and she taunting taunting Holly. Excuse me, getting these names all fucking. mixed up, man. She was taunting Holly. Okay, now, we know Valentine's Day is in February, right? Valentine's Day is in February. And I know y'all like, okay. So, Valentine's Day is on February. Well, in February. And Romeca takes it upon herself. Pay attention. To taunt Romeca in April. That bitch, I had your man on Valentine's Day. Check this out, y'all. See that, right? You see this, right? Pay attention. Okay, she's taunting. Remember, this is this year, a couple months ago. Him and Holly was together, right? Or wrong? If him and Holly is together, nah, bitches, don't leave now, bitches. You see, I've been trying to be humble with y'all tonight. I think y'all want the amped up GFTV. Nah, bitches, don't leave now. If your baby daddy is in a whole nother relationship, why the fuck is you posting him on your TikTok? Why are you posting Valentine's Day shit in April? Trying to be funny to Holly, letting Holly know, yeah, bitch, I had your man on Valentine's Day. You see, this snake shit, this horse shit, this not valuing your pussy type shit. This is nasty work all the way around. All right? If your baby daddy is in a relationship, why are you still choosing to fuck and deal with him? Right? But nobody want to hear it. I thought she wasn't with him. I thought she ain't want to be bothered with him. So why are you fucking him on Valentine's Day, Romeca? And like I said, R.I.P., we just breaking down the facts. Why are you fucking him on Valentine's Day, Romeca? And then you take it upon yourself in April to upload it on your TikTok to taunt Holly. Like, yeah, this is where your man was at on Valentine's Day. See this? You see that, right? See how she keep taking them little sneaky bad shots and them bad pictures? Pay attention, man. Right? But I thought they wasn't together. I thought she was scared to death of him. I thought she ain't want to be around him. I thought she hated his guts. I thought it was a restraining order. What the fuck is going on? Huh? Cause he keep leading her on? Nah, you gotta come better than that. He in another relationship and got a whole new baby mama. You ain't got no business with that man. Respectfully. You ain't got no business with that man. When I'm saying this, she is a confused baby mama and she was a nasty whore. That's what I'm saying. What part don't you understand? You ain't supposed to be fucking your baby daddy if he in a whole nother relationship and just had a baby. What's going on here? Right? But the story is, she's afraid for her life. She's scared of this man. She don't want to be around this man. She can't stand this man. She hates his guts. She hoped that he died. Sticky fingers his name and his life is a lie. Make it make sense. And y'all see they in a hotel room, right? Creeping. Is that a hotel room or not? Is that a hotel room or not? Is it? She ain't got no business in there if they ain't together. All right? How you know she wasn't leading him on? By posting all this shit on her page. Clearly looks like a hotel room to me. All right? Clearly looks like a hotel room to me, man. Now, ask yourself a question. Would you devalue yourself like that? And everybody keeps saying, man, yeah, he's a man. He should have had it under control. Yeah, the control could have been under with. All she had to do was stop dealing with the nigga. But she's still dealing with him. She got to open up that door. Just because the motherfucker is knocking, you ain't got to let him in. Just because the motherfucker is knocking, that don't mean you got to let him in. Why would you even want to deal with anyone like that? You know what I'm saying? And she admitted how much she loved him. All right, now this is strategic research, and you know, I just thought a lot of people will go and do some of their research and see some of this. And she'll say it for herself. She'll say it for herself. Okay? It was never forced. Bookie, it was never forced. All right? Check it out. If he was so dangerous, why she still fucking with him? Don't nobody like that shit. Don't nobody like when I'm talking, right? You know why? Hold on. Let me look everybody in the face. Because the same females that feel some type of way is the same females that actually do this shit in real life and think ain't nothing wrong with it. When they get caught and get put on blast looking stupid, they acting like ain't nothing wrong with it. They try to justify it all the way around the board, right? Just like motherfucker said in the chat. She should have stayed away from him, period. But he's dangerous. So she said our love was never forced. We had great love, never forced. We had a very great love, Bookie, and this what maternity pics look like when it's not forced. Showing what? No matter what, turn out the lights. I'm looking for. Turn out the lights. I'm looking for. Alright? That's all he had to do was turn out the lights. Okay? And he right up in there. But how is she doing this if she if he's in a whole nother relationship? It don't make no sense, right? Do it. He's supposed to be loyal to the one he with. I don't think nobody understand, man. Everybody looking at it sided. Yes, I understand somebody lost their life. You know, that's the very heartfelt and emotional part. I get that. But it's a lot of things that started this fire, man. This fire ain't just start that day. This was a back and forth between all three of them. Okay? Is she or is she not? Did she or did she not have a whole child by Carlos? Holly, that is. Yes, she did. Okay? Yes, she did. He was still in a full-blown relationship with Holly. So why is Romeca going back and forth? And when I tell y'all yesterday, they were in that car together when Holly pulled up on them. Definitely was in that car. Definitely was in that car, man. All right? And evidently, the police seen the footage. Now, like I said, ain't nobody dropping their son off at school all the way at the end of the corner. Who do that? Don't we drop our kids off in front of the school? Why you all the way down the street and the school all the way down that way? Why you ain't parked closer? Okay? And don't most schools, you can just like basically pull up in the front, drop the kid off or hop out, right quick, take the kid to the front door, spin right back around to your car? I thought so. Okay? I thought so. See what people saying in the chat. Looks like to me Holly was the rebound because he couldn't leave Romeca alone. I believe that. 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 And he probably was just dealing with Holly to make Romeca mad. That makes sense. All the way sense. All right? It makes total sense. It makes so much sense. So much sense. You know, her and Carlos wasn't together. Okay? They said they wasn't together for a good 15, 16 months, yo. This relationship with Carlos and Holly is fairly new. Fairly new. Fairly new. Very new. I mean, so I guess there's only one way to turn if nobody want to accept what's going on. I guess y'all go. I guess everybody got to go with the police is lying. Okay, so this is what the family has to go with. This is what everybody else has to go with now. Everybody else who feel as though Holly and the baby daddy should be held accountable, and they're not. The only place everyone needs to turn to now is to the police. Nobody can turn to the bloggers or the people that's covering this, or nobody can get mad at them folks. The family can't get mad at those folks. The family need to be making an uproar to the city of Chicago and the police department. That's what they need to be doing. Why they not doing that? Because the police department is the one who is not charging Carlos, and they let Holly go. So everybody need to be on the Twitter page to the Chicago Police Department, the IG page, and the Facebook page. All the who? Romeca followers and supporters that claim that they really support and step and stand for, while they all the other people comment sections trying to troll because motherfuckers is giving their opinion and break it down. Okay, nothing but facts. Y'all should be all over the Chicago Police Department Twitter page, all over their social media accounts, everywhere. All right, the whole goddamn following. But you see nobody over there saying the goddamn thing though, right? Everybody trolling the people who just speaking their opinion on this shit. Okay? They haven't even put Carlo last name up here. Strategic drop. Ain't nobody talking about that. They haven't even put Carlo's last name, bro. And nobody even paid attention. Nobody said nothing. I'm sitting here looking at everything. While everybody yapping. Y'all notice they only put Carlo's first name. His last name is not Loso's Way, bro. That was his IG name. You see this, right? I heard his last name is not. This right here, what they've been presenting to us. Loso Way is his IG name. That he ultimately, he took his page down and he took his Facebook page down. What's up, Rodia? Shout out everybody up in here, man. The whole nation. The whole fire flame nation. All right, stomp on that like button, man. I appreciate y'all. We up in here kicking it in, just popping it tonight. I mean, breaking down a few things. Whole lot of bullshit they've been putting in our face. And it's individual. Okay? Tyler, 22-year-old.
Later surrendered and was booked into jail. The jail, 250 miles from the crime scene.
Tyler, we know damn well that kid ain't do that, right? We know that kid ain't do that, right? He ain't got no background training from the military. Ain't nobody gonna hit that shit dead on, man. But everybody been talking about this numerology. And now they starting to put it right in our face now. It don't give a damn what nobody say or what nobody think. Like I said, we don't do the numbers over here, but we understand them, and a lot of other people are starting to understand them too. And now that the media and the elite understands that a lot of people are understanding them, they are putting it right in our face now, without a shadow of a doubt, all the way around. The board. As it says, the manhunt for Charlie Kirk shooter ends after 33 hours, right? After 33 hours. Everybody stop on that like button, man. All right, we just beginning to cook. 33 hours. Check it out. The first words out of the governor's mouth when they made the announcement, when they got this dude, was, "We got him." First words that came out of his mouth was, "We got him," which also symbolic symbolism. When Charlie got shot in his throat, dead on, bow, we got him. All right? Some people have made some links in the numerology to this specific person here, being as though being as though that this incident happened in Utah. All right, they made some type of numerology link with this situation as well. All right, and as it says, 33 is the supreme number in Masonry, symbolizing spiritual mastery and the highest rank. Their hells are built on 33 pillars, each 33 feet tall, encoding, all right, This is deep shit. This ain't nothing to be played with, and everybody be acting like this shit is a joke in the game. Nah, we all know. And if you didn't know, now you know, Charlie was also a Freemason. All right, Charlie was a Freemason as well. As it says, meet all 33 Silicon Valley power players, all right, at Trump's high-profile tech dinner. You see this, right? So, what a coinky dink. We got the number 33 everywhere. Not to mention, when that situation happened in New York City, hit the like button, strategic drop. Appreciate everybody that's coming up in here. Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views, man. All right. As we all know, somehow, some way, that this dude traveled all the way from the West Coast some damn where and managed to come to New York City in the middle of New York City at the busiest time, at one of the busiest times of the day in New York City. Somehow, some way, makes it upstairs to the 33rd floor. Of this building. They say he was trying to go for the NFL headquarters. And he went to the wrong floor. It just so happened the floor he went to was on the 33rd. Okay? Now this is the very important part. Because this is so true. When the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of men. Okay? This is the real deal. Holyfield. And Charlie is a Mason. His wife is the Eastern Star. Okay, so it's going to be interesting, you know what I mean, what's going to happen with her, because it's some shit that she trying to get up off of the ground, and on her on her IG page, man, everybody is talking about these creepy, eerie type of posts that she was putting on her page before Charlie's death, symbolizing that, you know, it was some things going on in their marriage. And not only that, it was some other posts that she was putting up that had some sort of countdown on it. You know, like she was counting down the days to something. And she was building this countdown all week on her IG page before Charlie got knocked down. Alright, and I believe she just came out and spoke. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. I just got a notification that Charlie's wife just came out and spoke. See something here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Y'all hit the like button, man. Appreciate everybody that's up in here. Okay? So,
my name is Erica Kirk. Charlie Kirk is my husband. The evildoers responsible for my husband's assassination have no idea what they have done. They should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country.
okay. So what I want y'all to pay attention to,
When I got home last night,
where do y'all see that's standing out in this picture, in this image? All right, where do y'all see that's talking and speaking in code? All right, I'm letting her finish this, and I want y'all to see. I want to see if y'all can figure out how they're speaking in code with this image up here.
Gigi, our daughter, just ran into my arms. And I talked to her and she said, "Mommy, I missed you." I said, "I missed you too, baby." She goes, "Where's Daddy?" What do you tell a 3-year-old? She's 3. I said, "Baby, Daddy loves you so much. Don't you worry. He's on a work trip with Jesus, so he can afford your blueberry budget."
All right.
I didn't want to see that video. It just kind of popped.
So, shout out everybody up in here, man. Can anybody? Somebody said, not the same woman. All right. Y'all hit the like
Donald
button.
Trump calls Jack Ciattarelli 100% MAGA.
I support the president wholeheartedly.
Shout out the whole nation, man.
Supported Trump's MAGA.
All right, it's time to cook.
300,000 in Jersey. Jack Ciattarelli, 100% MAGA, wrong for New Jersey.
Raising the next generation is a big job, but feeding them well, that
To capture my husband's assassin so that he can be brought to justice.
Shout out the whole nation, man. We had little technical difficulties, man. I tell you, man, when we start breaking down that authentic shit, man, this is what they do. Hype it back up. Let's get everybody back in here, man. They kicked everybody out. All right, I need everybody to hit the like button, man. You see, when we start breaking that shit down, you see what happens, right? Same shit they did last night. All right? Then they had 400 people in here, and they just kicked everybody out. Just like that.
You guys.
All right, but shout out everybody up in here. Let's continue. All right, let's pick up right where the fuck we left off at. All right, because we just was starting to actually cook up, man. Shout out the whole nation. I need everybody to hit the like button. The views not matching the likes, and the likes not matching the views. Respectfully. We only got 47 likes. I ain't up here asking for no bread. I ain't asking for no money. I ain't asking for no donations. I ain't doing none of that. And I've been breaking down nothing but facts with the truth. What did I tell y'all last night with the situation with Romeca? Everybody was in denial. I wasn't doing nothing but bringing y'all the information that was being brung to me and showing y'all all the facts. All I need y'all to do is just hit the like button so we can get people aware, so we can get this information out. All right, to the ones that didn't need to reach, man, because this is some serious shit. You know what I'm saying? This is some serious shit. And like I said, we got his wife up here. She's addressing the situation with Charlie. Okay, but if you notice, look who's in the picture. Who is that? Can anybody make out who that is? Hit the button. All right, let's start cooking this shit up. All this whole image, everything, how she's standing, everything that's going on here is all symbolic. It's all symbolic. Even the duality she has on. All right? And that's only one thing I'm pointing out. All right? Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views. I told you. If y'all thought the live last night was one for the record books, this one here will be even greater. Because I'm very strategic. I don't rush when it's time for me to break down my information. I just cruise in on a Saturday night. All right, so who picture is that? Right there. Letting it be known. Who picture is that on the mantle? Damn sure ain't Charlie, is it? Who picture is that on the mantle? But let's continue, man.
I want to thank President Trump and his incredible family for the same. Mr. President, my husband loved you.
Somebody said that's Charlie. Somebody said that's John F. Kennedy.
And he knew that you loved him too. He did. Your friendship was amazing. You supported him so well, as did he for you. 2 days ago, my husband, Charlie, went to see the face of his Savior.
Enlighten me. Shouldn't she be wearing all black as a widow who's mourning? That's what I thought too. But she has on the white. Okay, because she's been enlightened. She moved up to the next level as well, allegedly. All right, she moved up to the next level as well. All right, it was a couple of people that moved up to the next level with this situation here. All right, so she should be wearing all black. Okay, but she has all the duality. And we know you got the light and you got the dark. You got the light side and you got the dark side. The duality. Not only that, we got some people in the chat. Some people say that's Charlie in that picture. Some people say that's John F. Kennedy. Do y'all know who this is? Do y'all know what this means? Nobody is getting me. Is that? Shout out everybody up in here. All right, so this is a picture of John F. Kennedy. All right? And they've been saying that this Charlie situation is the modern day John F. Kennedy situation, as I strategically break this down. They put that picture there for a reason. Remember, John F. Kennedy was talking too much, allegedly. It was a lot of things that he was saying and a lot of things that he was going against that a lot of individuals did not like. Same thing that Charlie was doing. They're saying Charlie is the modern day John F. Kennedy, and he got took out like John F. Kennedy. And this is why John F. Kennedy picture is right there on that mantle. Why his wife is addressing his murder. Strategic drop. Okay? The truth is stranger than all fiction. The truth is stranger than all fiction. What's the chances out of all presidents? John F. Kennedy, right? Who got assassinated on TV in front of the world? Who got assassinated on TV in front of the world? John F. Kennedy, right? Who just got assassinated on TV in front of the world a couple days ago? Charlie, right? Exactly. So what's the chances of them having John F. Kennedy right there on that mantle out of all the presidents in the United States? You know why? Okay? Because this was an assassination. Just like John F. Kennedy. Remember when it was time for them to catch the person who knocked down John F. Kennedy and they caught the wrong person? Look, they did the same situation that happened with the John F. Kennedy situation happened with Charlie on that day. That day when John F. Kennedy got knocked down, remember they arrested somebody, but it was the wrong person. It wasn't the exact person who they said it was. Remember? All right? Same thing that happened with Charlie. Not to mention, out of all the places you could be standing, why are you standing in front of a brick wall? Okay, because we all know masons build bricks, right? As I strategically break this shit down. One of the best to ever do this. Like I said, okay, you have to be able to read the language of symbolism. If you are spiritual, a lot of these things come by heart. Okay? The discernment will give it to you. All right? Just like it's good and evil. All right? You got good angels, holy angels, and you got evil angels and devil angels. All right? You got the good side. You got the bad side. You got the dark side. You got the light side. All right? And she has been enlightened to the next level. This is why she's wearing all white. Standing in front of bricks. Because Mason build bricks. Are we correct? All right, so What's the chances of this? And like I said, man, on her page, it was some creepy posts. See something here. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming up in here. Okay, check this out. His wife has, look at this. Look at this. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. I told you she moved up. Can I get the likes over 100? God damn. And I'm not saying G-O-D, damn. I'm saying G-O-T. God damn. Can I get the likes to 100? What a nigga got to do around here? Respectfully. I've been breaking shit down all night, putting it all in y'all face, and I still can't get my credit. Just with a like. 33. What's the chances of that? We just was talking about the 33. I told y'all that she moved up. Everybody thought it was a fucking joke, like I'm fucking trolling. Like I don't know what the fuck going on around here. And I'm trying to put everybody on game. Everybody sitting here listening like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, why y'all still here? Evidently, I must be talking about something that makes some type of sense. Okay, so 33 million followers. What happened with this situation? "33-hour manhunt. The highest degree in masonry. Masonries and masons build bricks as well, right? This is all symbolism. Strategic drop. One of the best. Okay? 33-hour manhunt. Okay? A connection. Okay, with this individual from out there in Utah, because the situation happened in Utah. Okay? 33 days. The 33 pillars. 33, the supreme number. And 33 feet tall. And we got his wife with 33 million goddamn followers. Ain't this some shit? All right? Okay? Ain't this some shit? And like I said, I told you, she was doing some weird shit. If you see this here, she's picking a sunflower. Okay? Now, this was a couple days before old boy got knocked down. Now, for the ones who don't know, like I said, symbolism. Check this out. Check this out now. Look, let me show y'all. Hold on a second. Very patient. Okay? Check it out. Show y'all this here. Deception. The sunflower. Deception. A single sunflower. Look at this. Deception. Strategic drop. In dream interpretation, admiring a single sunflower can sometimes be a warning about someone's deceitful promises or a sign that you're on the wrong path. Okay, and I told y'all that her and Charlie was going through some shit on the back end as I strategically break this down. Okay? So now y'all know, like I said, you have to be able to read. Have to be able to read to understand it. Okay? People don't understand, man. People don't understand how deep this stuff is. Okay? Well, shit, it's a representation of a goddamn sunflower to me. That's what the fuck it looked like to me. Okay? And that's what the fuck she throwing right in y'all motherfucking face. And what's the chances of this happening and Charlie getting knocked down a couple of days right before the situation? Okay? And it's 33 on her goddamn followers. Y'all not spiritually woke. Y'all not spiritually woke at all. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bro. Y'all will get ran into a brick wall and say, y'all hit a motherfucking cloud. Literally. Right in y'all face. And still in denial. And that's the problem with this generation. Even the generation that done came before this generation. Even in denial about shit. Remind me of a parent that know their child out there doing some fucked up shit. They know they out there doing evil shit. Okay? As soon as something happened to them, oh, my child was a good boy. Oh, they was a good girl. Stop. 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 Stop, 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 stop. Stop the shit, man. Stop the shit, man. Stop this shit, man. Y'all don't know whose side y'all on. First, when I was breaking down Charlie, everybody was saying, fuck Charlie. Then I started getting into how his wife know about the play and know what's going on. Now y'all with Charlie again. That's the emotions of a lot of women. I understand that. I get it. And shout out to all the women in here. All the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. I got nothing but love for my female fire starters. All right? But at the end of the day, I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Okay, as y'all see, it was a countdown. That she was doing. See this, right? 15 days. See this, right? 9/16. Check this out. I heard Charlie. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Almost slipped out. Let me be quiet, man. Let me be quiet. Because obviously nobody went and done no research. All they've been seeing is the shit that the media been putting right in y'all face, and y'all just going off of that situation. I ain't going nowhere. Predictive programming. Right. Shout out the whole nation. Appreciate y'all, man. Know what I mean? I'm just trying to bring some light to the situation. Okay, so when was the last person involved in any type of politics, had anything, excuse me, had anything to do with Republicans or Democrats or anything like that, all right, get knocked down on TV? John F. Kennedy, right? Who was there when John F. Kennedy got knocked down? His wife, right? His wife, right? She was standing, she was sitting right next to him. Shit happened so fast. She was trying to put the man shit back in his head. When Charlie got hit in his throat, his wife was standing right there too. His wife was standing right there too, just like John F. Kennedy. And when she's making this speech, they made sure they put John F. Kennedy right in our face.
Charlie always said that when he was gone, he wanted to be remembered for his courage and for his faith. And one of the final conversations that he had on this earth, my husband witnessed for his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. now and for all eternity, he will stand at his Savior's side, wearing the glorious crown of a martyr. Charlie loved life. He loved his life. He loved America. He loved nature, which helped him always bring him closer to God. He loved the Chicago Cubs. And my goodness, did he love the Oregon Ducks. Want me to say go Ducks, so I have to since they play on Saturday. So go Ducks. But most of all,
wow, man. Crazy.
He loved his children. And he loved me with all of his heart. And I knew that. Every day I knew that. He made sure I knew that every day. Every day he would ask, how can I serve you better? How can I be a better husband? How can I be a better father? Every day. Every day. Such a good man. He still is a good man. He was the perfect father. He was the perfect husband. Charlie always believed that God's design for marriage and the family was absolutely amazing, and it is. It is, and it was the greatest joy of his life. And over, he would tell all these young people to come and find their future spouse, become wives and husbands and parents. And the reason why is because he wanted you all to experience what he had and still has. He wanted everyone to bring heaven into this earth through love and joy that comes from raising a family. It's beautiful. Charlie always said that if he ever ran for office, I know a lot of you asked if he ever was going to, but privately he told me if he ever did run for office that his top priority would be to revive the American family. That was his priority. One of Charlie's favorite Bible verses was Ephesians 5, verse 25. Husbands.
Shout out Angela, man. What's good, Angie? If you're still there. My bad, I apologize.
Love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children.
Wow.
He showed the ultimate and true covenantal love.
All right, man. So what y'all think about this, man? All right. What do y'all think about this? With this situation here? All right, because we see all the chess pieces on the board. Every last one of them. All the chess pieces are on the board, man. Okay? Every last one of them. Every chess piece. Now we all know what the number of 11 mean in numerology too, right? Because we see the hat with the 47, you know? And if you add them numbers up, you get the number 11. Yeah, we know 47 was what Charlie was branded and everything he had going on with his campaigns and things like that. But it's on a deeper level. It's deeper than we all can ever imagine. All right, and we all know what the number 11 means in numerology, right? And when Charlie got knocked down, the next day was what? 9/11, right? And the number 11 in numerology represents new beginnings, new life, strategic drop, new beginning and a new life. New beginnings and a new life. All right, they also have a chair. All right, I don't know if anybody else came in this interview or not. Nope. Nobody else came in this interview. Okay, so it's exactly what I thought it was. New beginnings, new life. Someone in that chair is going to take that throne. All right, and it's her new beginning, her new life. All right, and it's showing it right in our face. Like I said, all the pieces are on the chessboard here. All right, you even have never mind. Shout out the whole nation, man. All right. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. This is nasty work. I'm telling you. This is nasty work all the way around. Greg, he was silenced for his voice. Absolutely. He was. That's why they shot him in the throat. I believe, oh boy, whoever shot him, because it wasn't that Tyler dude. Because they're showing Tyler walking around with a fucking book bag on. But when you look at the picture with dude, he jumping off the roof. He got a long ass bag that you put a rifle in. He got the long bag. He ain't got a book bag. When they show us this so-called footage of the sniper jumping off the roof and all that, he got a long bag, bro, with the long, you know what I mean? Y'all know them long ass bag that the rifles and the shotguns and shit that they go in. That's the kind of bag he had when he jumped off that roof. That bitch was down there dragging on the ground and shit when he was trying to run. All right, and I honestly believe that he wanted to shoot Charlie directly in the middle of his throat. Pause. No Diddy, no funny shit. That's exactly where I think the marksman, because that's what it was, a trained marksman, some Jason Bourne shit. I believe he wanted to hit his target, you know what I mean, in the middle of his throat, but it just went slightly to the right. You know what I mean? Because if it was probably like a couple inches over, y'all, it looked like he probably would have missed the shot. You dig? It looked like he probably would have missed the shot if it was like a couple of inches to the right. It looked like the marksman actually would have missed the shot. It looked like he barely just got the shot off. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to mark myself or anything, you know. But it was like, it hit like right up in this area here. Like right with the artery. Like that main artery. You know? So, yeah, that's what I honestly think. Shout out Angela, man, for the $5 super sticker super chat. Thank you for endorsing and always sponsoring my lives. Thank you for everything you do for the 5-Star Nation and this community. Everything you do on the front end and the back end, man, is much appreciated. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Yep. I do. Get your ass out of here, Rellos. Better take your ass to the store with that shit. Fuck out of here. Begging ass niggas. A word, the more I talk, the dumber I look and sound. I guess I'm gonna talk some more. Cause the more I talk, the more you gonna reply, look more dumber and stupider than me. Shout out to you though, man. Alright? Shout out to you. You fucking dick eater. Alright? You's a dick eater. You's a dick eater. Just like this nigga right here. Alright? You's a dick eater. Just like this goofy motherfucker right here. Just like this motherfucker right here. Alright? And the reason why he got hit by that fucking car, because he deserved it. Alright? Don't let Woody fool you with all this innocent shit that he putting on. Alright? That nigga a fucking demon and he a fucking devil, and that's why that car knocked the shit out his ass. Alright? Don't let that man fool you, okay? Like, oh, like he's so innocent, blah blah this, blah blah that. This nigga ain't doing nothing but capitalizing, alright, off of the situation. Like any crook and bum ass nigga would do. Alright, so check this lying ass, goofy ass nigga out.
When I looked at it and I seen everybody with their phones out, I was like, wow. Wow, you feel what I'm saying? That's what today came to. When I looked at it and I seen everybody with their phones out, I was like, wow. Wow, you feel what I'm saying? That's what today came to.
Right, that's what today came to, right, bitch? Because you had your phone out too. All right, and I tried to tell y'all this, right? Check this out. Right? Listen to this shit. Let me show y'all something here.
So Brady, nigga, you gotta go to Brady.
Oh, that nigga guy that he say.
Hey, look at your face. You not fucked up.
Where we going?
So Brady, nigga, you gotta go to Brady. Look at your face, bro. You not fucked up bad, bro. It's just out of your face.
Hey, what happened? I got hit by a car.
You got hit by a motorcycle, bro.
I'm a queen from the crowd.
What it say, bro?
Look at your face, bro. You not fucked up bad, bro. It's just out of your face.
Why he got the camera out? Why he got his phone out? Right? Why he got his phone out, right? Okay, now he told these people on the news that he was knocked out and didn't wake up till he was in the hospital. You know that, right? This is what he telling everybody. Lying ass motherfucker. Okay? All right? This motherfucker sitting up here lying on the news to everybody that he was knocked out and he ain't wake up till he was in the hospital. All right? And I got proof that this bitch was wide awoke before they put him in the truck, y'all. And I'm about to show y'all the receipt. Okay, just like he wide awoke now. All right? Hit the like button. Okay, because that's the crazy part. Let me show y'all this shit. Right? Soon as the cameras come on, he on, right? Hey, man, what happened, man? He telling these people, check this out.
And nobody called for help. I seen the look in the police eyes. They had more sympathy for me than whoever had their phones in their hand.
Well, it's an accident that left, involving a dirt bike that left musician Lil Woody lying in the middle of the street until someone came and picked him off the ground. The musician, who gained notoriety during the YSL RICO case in Fulton County last year, survived with stitches and has a lot of pain. Now the artist says he won't make music anymore because of the state of the industry. He sat down with Fox 5's Judea Murray to explain why and discuss what he learned from testifying during the Young Thug trial.
From taking the stand in the YSL trial to silly dances on TikTok, rapper Lil Woody has grown his following since 2024 to over 1 million people. But one thing you won't see the rapper doing anytime soon, making new music. Kenneth Copeland, whose stage name is Lil Woody, was supposed to be the star witness during the Young Thug trial.
I recall. I'm sorry, I don't recall.
But despite a 2015 video of him speaking with police detectives, Woody received some praise for his testimony, or lack thereof.
You asked me that? I had the thought that you and Cal had been in.
I have lied. I made things up. I have got my life together. Man, y'all piss me off.
Woody sat down with Fox 5 outside the Peace Tower at Freedom Park this week to discuss how he's been working to do better since getting off the stand in August of last year.
I had no control. I was just, like somebody was just pushing me in the back and I was just going. I was afraid. I ain't know who was who. I just knew that, I'm gonna do whatever to protect myself. Going through that process, I didn't trust the state, I didn't trust the defense, I didn't trust nobody. That's why I take my life more serious now. And, I hold myself accountable.
Woody has since disavowed gang violence. He wrote a book called Books Up, Guns Down, and he plans to make a documentary about his life. And while he does all that, he's working to keep kids out of gangs.
Walk away. You gotta tell yourself, okay, today I'm done. That's what I did.
Woody said walking away also means an end to his music career because of the state of the rap music industry.
Me personally, I don't want to put music out because they don't change the hip-hop culture where they make you want to have to be a certain type of person to do music.
Woody says the industry pushes musicians towards gang life and getting street cred, something he wants to see change.
Once they get the music scene back on where it need to be, I'd rather support those, and let the kids know that you ain't got to be a violent person to be a rapper, drug dealer to be a rapper, anything. You could be a educated graduate to be a rapper. You can be whatever you want to be. You ain't got to uphold that image.
Okay, so check this out, right? Now, we gonna play another one here, right? Let me show y'all something. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. I appreciate y'all, man. Like, share, definitely come over here and subscribe, man. All right.
Hey guys, about a week ago, a comedian, artist that you probably know better as Lil Woody, his real name is Kenneth Copeland, was involved in a horrific accident. He was riding a dirt bike and he actually doesn't even remember exactly how he ended up on the ground, but there are videos that circulate around social media showing him lying there motionless with a bloodied face. He had to be rushed to the hospital. He's actually still recovering from that incident. But just a couple of days ago, he sat down with my producer, Sam Daniel, and I. We talked to him about his recovery, what exactly happened out there. We even talked about the YSL RICO trial against a young thug that he was involved in, that you may recognize him from. We talked about it all. We talked about how he feels about young children possibly being involved in gang violence, and we saw a very different side to him than what we saw when we were streaming the trial. He was very transparent and very vulnerable. You might be surprised. This is the full interview. It's about 20 minutes there, so you can get a gist of exactly how he feels, exactly what he said. This is going to be the raw,
Donald Trump calls Jack Chitterelli 100% MAGA.
Support the president wholeheartedly.
Shout out the whole nation, man. All right. Appreciate everybody that's up in here, man. And we're going to prove how this motherfucker is so full of shit. So full of shit.
For your words? What do you remember about that incident?
I was in the hospital bed, in the hallway, and I seen police standing around me.
You see that?
And I just asked what happened.
You see that?
I was involved in the accident.
Were you on a bike? You were in a car?
So when I got to the hospital, while I was in the hospital, my brother showed me a video. But when I got out the hospital, I watched more of the video. I was seen on the dirt bike. And
but you don't even remember any of that. No. It's just you wake up, you're in the hospital.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even remember getting on the dirt bike. But when I woke up in the hospital,
hear that, right?
I started feeling a lot of pain.
He said when he woke up in the hospital, right? I just showed y'all that he was already woke, right? Didn't I? In the car, right? Now watch this. Right? Check this out, y'all.
People who took you to the hospital?
I didn't know who took me to the hospital until I woke up, and then they told me. But I know of them. I didn't know them personally. I know of them, seen them around. But I know him now. I talked to him. He talked to me. He had injury. He'd been injured on the bike before. Because that's what he sent me videos showing me his injuries. And he said he broke his jaw and all type of things. So I'm like, yeah. Actually got some people that got, they're more touching to me than anything. Because I had to face negativity, every day. And in my mind, I'm gonna have to face it every day for the rest of my life. So to actually see positivity coming back on me, it made me feel like I'm doing a great thing.
Did you know the people who took you to the hospital?
I didn't know who took me to the hospital until I woke up, and then they told me. But I know of them. I didn't know them personally. I know of them, seen them around. But I know him now. I talked to him. He talked to me. He had injury. He'd been injured on the bike before.
Okay. So we clearly hear. Shout out Indian Summer, man. Thank you for renewing your membership with the Fire Flame family, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here and everybody that's been up in here, man. As we see, he going with a whole play talking about he don't remember nothing at all. He woke up in the hospital, all right, when he was clearly woke and unconscious. As I strategically break this down, we see Woody got his head up, right? No Diddy. You see this, right?
No.
Look.
I appreciate everybody who picked me up and put me in the car and drove.
You see that, right? Someone who's unconscious, as I strategically break this down, I'm not in no rush. Someone that's unconscious, they neck and they head would be limp. His body would be limp. Why his body not limp? Right? He's able to lift his head up. He's clearly conscious. He see what's going on. That's why when he got in this truck, he was already wide awoke. Okay? Check it out.
I appreciate everybody who picked me up and put me in the car and drove.
See that, right? So why he telling the motherfucking news to everybody that he was knocked out? And he ain't know what happened till he woke up in the fucking hospital. He don't know what happened. Right? Lying ass motherfucker. And not only that, y'all, I'm hearing that Woody actually got hit by a car. It wasn't no motorcycle that hit him. This is why when we see the video, we see just the tail end of the clip. And we see the fucking car going right past. Okay, so y'all know before this incident, he been talking about he changed his life and he ain't doing no wild man shit and he cool and he ain't in the streets anymore. But why you still in the streets doing this dirt bike shit? Why you still going to these rallies like it's not illegal? Y'all know look, it's all for clout.
Am I wrong for shaving my head in the bathroom at the hospital? If I'm wrong, y'all make sure y'all let me know I'm wrong, but I gotta get it done. I be able so much, I ain't even got time to take a bath. So, you know what I mean? I just gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta use the toilet, the bathe. But right now, look,
right? So, it was something else. It was something else. Hold on here. Hold on here. Okay. Now, this the part that's wow in me right here, right? He decides to upload this.
Brothers and sisters,
look,
we come to baptize this candidate, Kenny, on the confession of his faith, in the name of the Father, in the name of the Spirit, in the name of the
Okay, so we see him getting baptized, right? But he doesn't upload this until after the situation on the dirt bike. But he went and got baptized. As y'all see, there's no scars and shit on his face. You see this, right? So he's making it seem like, yeah, he's changing his life. He stopped rapping. He went and got baptized and all this and all that. And in reality, this is before the dirt bike incident. In reality, even after he got baptized, like I said, ain't nobody perfect in life, but he's the one trying to utilize it and make money off of this whole situation. And he's still out there. If you go to his page, you'll clearly see him acting a motherfucking fool, hanging all out the window. They all in the fucking car doing stunts and donuts, and they drifting and dragging, doing all this shit. He hanging all out the window, riding on four-wheelers all through the city acting like a fucking goofy, blah blah this and blah blah that, right? Listen here. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Listen, if I told y'all that Woody, I'm hearing that he wasn't even knocked out when he got allegedly hit. He was playing like he was knocked out. And I've been heard that, and now I could believe that because we see him wide awoke, unconscious. He's completely conscious while they putting him in the truck. Soon as he get in the truck, he reaches for his phone. A person who don't know what happened and all discombobulated, dazed and confused, they not thinking about no phone. They ain't trying to pull no phone out and be like, yo, what happened? Like, come on, bro. Who doing that? But he say he don't remember nothing. But he remember how to go in his pocket and use that motherfucking phone though. Right? Make it make sense. That's the only thing I'm doing. And that's all I've been doing for the past 2 hours. Making real life matters, make real life sense. A lot of people can't accept this type of dismantle me in the way I dismantle shit. Now I mean, and bring it to individuals. A lot of people can't handle it. A lot of people can't process it. Woody is a fucking fraud. Now he super trying to capitalize it. Yeah, man, if something happened to my daughter, man. Young Thug, something happened to my daughter, man. Like, stop it, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing but juicing this man up, giving him more promo for that album, bro. That's it. That's all y'all doing. More promo. Like I said, what's the chances of Young Thug, he do the interview, all these phone calls come out, Lil Woody, he gets hit, He all on Fox 5 Atlanta. Y'all pay attention, y'all. He all on Fox 5 Atlanta. Then you got Gunna. He all on Under Armour. Halftime at the MTV Awards. Then you got Mariah the Scientist. Album. #1. And her and Young Thug is going through a breakup, right? And when we hear those phone calls, who is on majority of the phone calls? Who is on the other end? Mariah the Scientist, right? So what's the chances of all these individuals that's linked to YSL actually getting pushed right now? What's the chances of that? Why Young Thug is rebranding his YSL situation and just got an endorsement deal with Adidas, and his album about to drop in October on Halloween. Nah. They can't fool me. They might got a lot of y'all fooled, okay? Because Mariah, the Scientist, already said what she was going to do to Young Thug. All right? Check this shit out now. Bleeding heart, right? You see this, right? Okay, who just stuck a knife or a fucking arrow or whatever you want to call it through her heart by cheating on her? And she's smiling about it, right? They said she's a witch, bro. And I believe it. If you look at all her symbolism and all her imagery in her videos, y'all will see it. Y'all will see it. Okay, so is this symbolizing her heart getting broke and she's smiling about it? Or is this symbolizing how she's breaking Young Thug's heart and smiling about it because she the one who released those motherfucking calls? She the one who released the motherfucking calls. She been knew Young Thug cheated on her. And this is why when we hear them calls, majority, 90% of those calls, 95% of those calls, she's on the other end of the line. Okay? And you see that, right? Well, when I start breaking it down, man, I'm trying to tell you. All right, but I'm about to get up out of here, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. You know, show something here. Damn. I didn't even know that she had 4 studio albums, y'all. Okay, so if you look at her new album that just came out, they say it's #1. Heart, Soul Separately. Check it out. All this is happening at the same time. She #1, Woody on the news. Young Thug got the YSL rebranded in the new deal with his Spider and Adidas, and we got Gunna over there at Under Armour. All this is happening at the same time. But shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Yeah, man. Eagles Fly. A lot of people didn't know her. I never heard of her, ever. I never heard not one song from her. Never heard of her. Shout out the like button for the $2 super sticker super chat. Thank you for the endorsement and sponsorship of this live. Last night, man, we broke some record-breaking numbers last night, man. Yo, listen, man, I appreciate all the love and all the support last night, man. You know what I mean? Like that was overwhelming and outstanding, man. We broke barriers last night. We broke barriers last night, man. Show y'all something. We broke barriers with that live. I was shocked. It shocked me. It shocked me, man. All right? It shocked me. And everybody, check this out. All those numbers was real. See that, right? We got 90,000 plus views on that live last night, man. All right? Literally, that live was lit last night. All right? We don't pay for bots. We don't do none of that shit. We show our numbers right in our studio. We show our analytics. Straight up. Ain't no bot packages around here. All right? And like I said, man, it shocked me too. It shocked me too. It shocked me too, man. Now I mean, and I appreciate all the love and all the support. Shit went up last night. It sure did. In that vertical feed. Shit went up. And I got a lot of engagement last night, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. I reached a lot of crowds and a lot of people that I never reached ever. And I think I did a good job. I think I didn't drop the ball on it. With all the people in there, man, I think I lived up to GFTV and the whole fire starter brand and everything we stomp, step, and stand on, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. If y'all just coming in, man, hit the backfire. Hit the replay. Anybody got any question before we get up out of here? Somebody said how much bread they pay. YouTube can be very lucrative. It can be very, very lucrative. It'll make some people quit their job. You know what I mean? If you in the algorithm, man, and you know what I mean? Like, shit don't happen overnight, though, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people in the pandemic, you see, they didn't have to work hard. You see, they popped right out the gate because during the pandemic, everybody was quarantined and shit like that. And that's where a lot of people started building their channels, was in the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got a free ride. Me, I came after the pandemic. You know what I mean? So I had to work to get where I'm at. I had to invest. I had to put bread into my platform and all that myself. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm still building. I'm still building. A lot of people, you know what I mean? They got 20, 30,000, 40,000 subscribers right out the gate. Because when they was blogging and started their channel, they started their channel during the pandemic. And a lot of people was subscribing to everybody, any and everything. A lot of people actually came into contact with the YouTube streets, was in the pandemic. And I'm talking about like really familiar, where a lot of people realize like, okay, YouTube is taking over. Like, this is like some everyday shit, all day shit now. This shit is like regular TV. You know what I mean? In the pandemic, a lot of people realized that. You know, but I ain't gonna lie, YouTube can be very, very lucrative, man. But it don't happen overnight. You gotta work hard at it. You know what I mean? And if you in the algorithm and shit, and you dropping videos and you popping, yeah, man. YouTube pay more than Instagram, more than TikTok, and everything. YouTube is the top dog. YouTube is the top dog. It pay more than every other platform. You know what I mean? It pay way more. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I haven't reached that level of success yet, whereas though I'm raking in lots of revenue and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting little crumbs. You know what I mean? Compared to what other people are getting, man. Yo, you got people that make like fucking anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20 to $30,000 a month on this shit. I'm talking about, yo, they making like fucking, yo, this no exaggeration, man. Some people is clocking in like $2,000 a day on their channel off of videos, bro. Like $2,000 a day. This is no cap. This is no cap. You know, media runs the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Media runs the world. It's a very lucrative place. And now that they allow us to be involved and build our own shit, man, it's a blessing and it's a curse. You know what I mean? It's a blessing and it's a curse. You know what I mean? You have to be careful what you post, what you talk about, how you talk about it. And like I said, you know what I mean? This is life-changing money. This is life-changing shit. I mean, a motherfucker could literally be down and out 1 month. And the next month, their whole life will change in 2.5 fucking seconds. You think I'm playing? So I promise to goodness, I won't shoot y'all no shit that I ain't shoot myself. That I won't shoot myself. I'm telling you. Yep. So yeah, if you work hard at it, stay consistent, be you, don't allow nobody else to tell you what to do, how to do it. Don't allow your chat or your following or your subscribers to make you spin your channel in a certain direction and shit like that. Nah, man, you stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you got going on. The same way that you did when you started. Now, I mean, you just keep grinding at it, keep grinding at it, keep grinding at it. And I done seen some people that had their channel popping and rocking, and they allowed their subscribers and their supporters to fuck their channel up. I done seen it. Yep. I done seen it, man. Are the babies doing good? Yeah, they doing good. They're in somewhere. More icy. Man. They go icy. It's icy right here. See, she done got fat and big, man. She about to drop in a couple of weeks. And fatty, fat boy, he right here. They always right there. They ain't too far. They ain't too far. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Yeah, man, we about to close out. Like, share, subscribe. Thank everybody for the support. You know what I mean? We got a lot of content lined up and coming. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all keep y'all notification bells turned all the way up. You never know when GFTV and the 5 starters gonna drop. Shout out to all my moderators, my flaming raiders, all my members, all the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, and the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flames, man. I'm up out of here. 1.